is your vitamin M. This is your motivation for the week. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes, welcome to your weekly dose of vitamin M with Marshall Sterling. I am excited. You know, I am elated. I am just glad to be in the house. I am glad that you have joined me once again. I am your hype girl. Listen, I am the fire starter. I am the one who lights you up to get you ready and inspired to go and chase your hopes and your dreams and to get you ready for the remainder of your week. Remember that I need you to share and share alike. If this is doing something for you, share with your friends. Don't keep a good thing to yourself. And I am always humble. I cannot do this without you. I am here because of you. It is you are my why. We kicked off last week for 2023 with Know Your Why. What is your why? What gets you motivated? What keeps a smile on your face? What keeps you up at night? What drives you? What keeps you dreaming? What keeps you going? We were discovering our why. And listen, remember that your why ensures that everything in your life stays in alignment. It makes sure that all of your hopes and your dreams and every single solitary thing that you do is all in alignment. You want it to all come together so that you are able to give it all that you have. And when I think about that, listen, my why brings me joy. It brings me excitement. It brings me to tears. I am just overjoyed when I think about when I stop and give myself time to pause. And we all have to do that every now and then. You have to stop and pause and reflect. And when I give myself time to reflect on my life, to reflect on my journey, to reflect on everything that I am doing, it just brings me to tears to see your success, to know that everything that you want is coming together, to know that we are on this journey to enlighten the world together. I want to remember my why is also to see you winning. It is to see you to be successful. That is what the ultimate goal is. The ultimate goal is not just to be on. The ultimate goal is to see you as a winner. It is to ensure that you are able to get where you want to go. And when we think about that, and we think about our why, and we think about standing in alignment. And remember, I hope that you went and I hope that you dug in real deep and you sat with yourself and you discovered and you did the 5 why. And remember, I told you sometimes you may be able to get it in 3, and sometimes it may take you a little bit longer because you ask yourself, and why? And then you write, and then it's okay, but then why to that? And I said it was because someone saw something in me. Okay, but why? Because I wanted to encourage others. Okay, but why? And when it got all the way down, it was because this allows me the opportunity to be my true and realest self. I am the realest. I am the realest when I am on here motivated and speaking and talking and going out and doing conferences and all of those things that go along with it. That is being the real me. And that is what lightens me up. That is what gets me. That is what truly gets me. It's what truly gets me going. When I began to think about, and when we discuss and we talk about our why, we have to discover, we have to think about dreaming. Dream big. Tonight, we are going to dive into dreaming big. Is your vision big enough? Is your vision big enough? When we think about your dreams, when you think about your hopes, when you think about, you take your why and you begin to dream about your why. You begin to dream about, where could it go? Where can I take it? What all are the endless number of possibilities? And you begin to journal and you begin to write those things down and you just begin to dream. Is your vision big enough? I want you to stop and I want you to pause. And I truly want you to take the time to think about that. And I want you to say it to yourself. And if you have a pen or a piece of paper and you have something to write on, even whatever it is, I want you to write down, is your vision big enough? And make it personal. Is my vision big enough? Is my vision big enough? This is the year that I want us to dream big, and not just dream big. I want us to dream big and believe it. I want us to dream big and put some behind it. Remember that I have told you several times, and it still rings true right now. If you don't drink your own Kool-Aid, if you don't drink your own Kool-Aid, if you don't believe in your own self, nobody else will. What are those hopes, those dreams, those aspirations? I know that I ask you this all. I know that I ask you this. But when we are starting out this year, when we are starting out a new year, we need to go back and we need to think again. I have my why. I sat down, I drilled down. Marshall, I know where I want to go. I know what my why is. I'm able to articulate my purpose. When I do that, when I'm able to articulate my purpose, how do I dream so big that it's breathtaking? How do I dream so much that it takes my breath away? Because that's when you are dreaming, when it begins to just overtake you, when you know that it's so big that it's outside of you. Because remember, my why is I recognize that school administrators face roadblocks and fight to overcome our own self-imposed limitation. As an administrator of over 11 years and an overcomer of such things as low self-esteem and stuttering, I am passionate. I am passionate about breaking down walls, helping others produce positive thinking, and exhibiting a resilience amid any situation. When I begin to think about that, when I begin to think about what does it look like to break down walls, what does it look like to produce positive thinking, what does it look like to show up amid any situation and still exhibit resilience and still show up no matter when the odds are stacked against me, no matter what imposter syndrome begins to show up, what does that look like? And what does it look like? It looks like dreaming big. So we're going to dream and dream and dream and dream right after this.
Welcome to God is Ministries. Experience the anointing. Come and join Pastor and founder Apostle Tweety Thomas and the God is Ministries family for one of our Power Pack services. Sunday morning worship at 9 a.m. Wednesday night Bible study at 7 p.m. And Saturday morning glory prayer via Zoom at 10 a.m. Located at Holy Ghost Headquarters, 610 North Cedar Ridge Drive, Duncanville, Texas 75116. If you are in the DFW area and you are looking for somewhere to visit, or you are looking for a new church home, come and visit us for one of our services. Areas of ministry include Men and Women's Ministry, Healing Hands Food Pantry, Couples Ministry, Singles Ministry, Ministries in Training, Angels of Prayer, Youth Ministry, Throwback Choir, and much more. God is Ministries. Experience the anointing.
Dream big. Dream big. Dream big. Remember the quote from Nelson Mandela that says it always seems impossible until it is done. It always seems impossible until it is done. It means that yes, it may look like that it's not going to work out, but I need you to dream anyway. And when I heard that quote months and months and months ago, I added to it, it always seems impossible until it is done. And when it is done, it was possible all along. So act accordingly. When it is done, it was possible all along. So act accordingly. Walk around like you already have it. Walk around like it's already worked out. Don't walk around with your head down. You've already won. You're already there. You have to see the vision before. You have to see the vision and believe it and to dream it before it becomes reality. I need you to dream big. I need you to dream bigger than you did last year. All the places that you will go, all the mountains that you will climb. Do you not know? Listen, do you not know that your dreams are chasing you? Your dreams, your aspirations, they are looking for you. They're looking to find you, to overtake you. Your dreams are wanting to overtake you. You just have to dream again. I know that when you were a child, you used to dream. We all did. We all had these big, audacious, and bold goals and dreams and aspirations, and you thought that you could be Superman. You thought you could be Superwoman. You thought you were a superhero. Well, you know what you are. You are your own superhero. You are the captain of your own ship. You can win it. You have already won it. Dream again. And you cannot just dream. You have to put some behind it. You got to put a little behind it. It means that you got to work for it. You have to, listen, you have to know your why. Why do you want it so bad? What does it mean to you? What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it taste like to be a winner? What does it feel like to be a winner? How does a winner walk? How does a winner walk? How does a winner walk? How do you walk as a winner when you're on the top, when it's working out? Don't allow anything to begin to hold you back. Listen, you have to work for it. There was a news story about a little boy and he wanted a PlayStation. But mind you, he was 9 years old and his parents were teaching him about financial literacy and giving and saving and spending, but he didn't have enough money in his spend jar. So he had an idea. He got innovative. The baby started dreaming and the baby decided, what can I do to get money in my spend jar? How can I do it? So he decided to go online, and the news story said the baby filled out an application and took something. He used his strengths. Remember when I talked about it, know your why, use your strength. The baby said, the one thing I know how to do is wash dishes. So he signed up to be a dishwasher, and they looked at his application and they reviewed it. And the only problem was that he was 9 and you have to be 16 to work at this place. And so they brought him in anyway. They brought him to the new hire orientation. And you know what he got? The owner of the company bought him the PlayStation. That's what you talk about when I'm talking about dreaming big. The baby didn't look at his age. He didn't look at his circumstances. His mama said on the thing that she giving $5 a week for chores, but that wasn't going to go fast enough to buy him the PlayStation that he wanted. So he got up and he did something about it. What if you take the same attitude as that baby? and get up and dream. He dreamed about his PlayStation. And he dreamed again, and he dreamed again, and he dreamed again. And then he decided to do something about it. He decided that I'm not just going to wait on my $5 for my allowance every week. I'm going to put it into action, and I'm going to put some with it, fill out an application, and then, and only then, did he get the PlayStation. He would have never gotten the PlayStation as fast as he did if he did not get up and do something about it. Your dreams are waiting on you. His dream was waiting on him. The PlayStation was waiting, but he had to go and do something. Your dream is waiting for you, but are you going to go and get up and do something about it? Your dream is chasing you. Your dream is chasing you. It is wanting to overtake you. But it cannot overtake you if you don't go and do something about it. See, your dreams give you motivation, and they inspire you, and they give you desire, and they give you foresight, and they give you a vision. But you got to go get it, go get it, go get it. What? Listen, who sings the song, go get it, go get it, go get your blessing? You need to go get it. Go get your blessing. Your blessing is waiting on the other side of your dreams. You've got to put it into action. You have to put it into action. I'm telling you, you have to get up and put it into action. I would never be here hosting a TV show and being a motivational speaker if I never decided to take the leap, if I never decided to go for it. And I'm like, listen, and as my other one, I say, take your shot. Listen, take your shot. You have to go after it. You have to dream and dream big, and then you have to put action along with it. Listen, they say, I looked it up. And when I looked up what is the purpose of dreams, it says the function of a dream is to take the sting out of our painful emotional experiences during the hours we are asleep, so that we can learn from them and carry on with our lives. So in my words, I said, so sleeping and dreams help me to process through what has happened while I am awake. Dream, dream, dream. While I am dreaming, it is allowing me to process the things that have happened during the daytime. I'm able to put those things into perspective and get up and do something. I'm able to make plans. I'm able to make goals. I'm able to have intentions in my dream. My dreams are allowing me time to process all of the things. See, my dreams will allow me to process all the good things that are coming my way. See, when I'm making my boss moves in my daily life, when I'm making those $1 million transactions, when I'm getting the contracts, when I'm getting the deals, when I'm speaking to hundreds and thousands of people, my dreams allow me the chance to process that at night. What does it feel like? It allows me to walk it out. It allows me to walk it out. It allows me to do it and settle with it, and it become okay in my spirit while I am asleep, so that when I am awake, I'm able to do that which I know that I am supposed to do. See, dream big, dream big, dream big. See, dreaming spurs your creativity. It just gets your mojo going. Once again, is your vision big enough, or are you holding yourself back? Dream like you did when you were a kid. Dream, 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 dream it. Dream it so that it can then transfer into your now, into your waking hours, into your reality. Dream big. We're going to talk about this more as soon as we return.
Are you looking for a way to present your product, service, or event to a new audience? Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Act now if you would like to be featured or advertise on the Vitamin M Show with Marshall Sterling. This is your chance to present your product, service, or event in over 200 million homes. Do not miss this opportunity. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to www.marshallsterling.com.
What is holding you back? What's holding you back? Tonight, we have talked about dream big. Dream big. Dream big. Dream so big that it begins to overtake you. That it is so big that you're just like, I don't even know how I'm going to be able to get this done, because it is just that big of a dream. When we begin to think about dreams, I asked you, what is holding you back? Because the question is your vision big enough? Have you made a big enough plan that it is just unbelievable? Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself? You have to make that dream so big, and you've got to be articulated and talk to other people about your big dreams, about your big hopes, about your big goals. See, what happens when we dream big and we ask ourselves, is our vision big enough? Then we begin to realize that we have put ourselves inside of this small box, and that we have put ourselves in there, and we get afraid to step out because fear, unbelief, and lack of an understanding and being able to articulate your why is what begins to hold you back from dreaming. But when you are dreaming, it is not your current reality. You're not actually living in it in the moment. You are dreaming about it. You're dreaming. You are having the opportunity. See, in your dreams, I get the opportunities in my dreams to do things that may scare the socks off of me in my reality, but I get to go in my dreams and I get to have hopes and I get to work it out. And then I get to take my dreams and I get to settle with those things that are bothering me in the conscious world, and they're bothering me right now. I can, in my dreams, walk through it and work it out and overcome some things in my dreams, so that then my dreams turn into my reality, because I was able to work it out, because I was able to see the pros and the cons, and I can take those pros and cons into my reality and then begin to work out a plan and work with different people that are around me to work through my plan to ensure that I am able to walk out my dreams, that I'm able to do those things that I actually want to do. See, when you dreaming helps you envision a different life for yourself. It brings life to your goals. It activates you. It gets you all worked up. It gets you all excited because you have dreamed, and then now you can take your dream and your dream can become your reality. Is your vision big enough? The purpose of your dreams is to walk through it. It's to look at it. It's to make decisions. Remember that when I'm dreaming, it's to take the sting out of the emotional experience that I had in my waking hours, so that I can learn from it and then be able to carry on in the real world. So you don't dream in isolation of taking action. The two go together. The two go hand in hand. You dream, and then in your sleep, and then you come into your conscious, you come into and you awake, and then you walk out that which you have dreamed about. So what's holding you back? What's keeping you from dreaming? What's keeping you from doing the things that you want to do. So I want you to keep a journal on the side of your bed, and I want you to write so that when you dream, then you wake up in the morning, and when you remember, if you're able to write it out, and you can keep a dream journal of all of those things that you have settled with in your dreams, so that you can take action on them in reality. I'm reminded of a magnificent superintendent that I've had, and her name is Dr. Susan Hull, and I admire her because this is what inspired Is Your Vision Big Enough? Because her visions were so big. She was doing things when other superintendents around her were not doing them. She was talking about school of choice, and that was innovative. And she was talking about allowing students that did not live within our district to join our district. See, you have to dream so big that it's not currently in action right now. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be. It is just not there right now. And people may think that you're crazy. People may think, what are you talking about? That is never going to happen. Well, they said the same thing about so many things in life. But how do they know? All you have to do is continue to dream. Is your vision big enough? What big dreams do you have for 2023? I want you to dream, dream, dream. Is your vision big enough? We will see you on next week.
Join us next week to get your weekly dose of vitamin M. Book Marshall for your next event.
I am right here at Take Your Shot. Listen, it was phenomenal. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. The steps were amazing, simple to the point, but right on course. So I feel encouraged. I've already written down my goals. She's gonna be holding me accountable, and I hope you join me. Don't miss this. Don't get left now. Don't get left.
Advertise with us. Scan here to set up your discovery call. Let's grow together. Join the Sterling Inner Circle today. Please visit our website at www.marshallsterling.com.